St Kilda Mums, an organisation that has been coming to the rescue of new mothers and their children for nearly a decade, is expanding. The volunteer-led group that aids victims of domestic violence and low-income earners is branching out into regional Victoria. Jo Hall has the story.
A 5- and 3-year-old and 17-month-old twins. It's fair to say that Sarah Bennett has her hands full.
It's crazy most days.
With no family car for financial reasons, Sarah and her brood were housebound.
With all the kids, it's quite, hard wrangling them onto public transport.
Her maternal and child health nurse could see Sarah was swamped and struggling and connected her to St Kilda Mums.
I was very grateful to accept some help, obviously, and be able to escape the house.
Her brand new mode of transport arrived 2 weeks later.
It was better than Christmas. It was like, it was something I'd never had before, was just that freedom.
And the children love their new wheels.
Do you stand at the back on the pram?
Yes.
Yeah, do you like it?
Yes.
There was a lot of accessories with the pram. There was even a skateboard for my 5-year-old.
And this is where the generosity begins. It's here where the St Kilda Mums and volunteers package up all the donated and pre-loved items for distribution to people like Sarah.
Sometimes it's hard to just leave the house, let alone provide everything that your baby needs when you might be living in a women's refuge, for example.
Jessica McPherson founded St Kilda Mums with girlfriends 9 years ago.
We were really surprised with people's willingness to help, and we knew that we were onto something.
Now extending into rural Victoria, Geelong and Ballarat, St Kilda Mums has a team of 2,000 volunteers.
That's the huge motivation, I think, for all of our volunteers, is knowing that they're making a very immediate difference in their own backyard. I think it's wonderful to have local families helping other local families.
You hear some very sad stories here, and you realise that when you're packing all the clothes, that it's only to go to someone that just really is going to be so happy when they open it up, and it makes you feel really good inside.
The Bayside Mums provide big ticket items like prams, cots and car seats, but also clothes, nappies, linen, toys and hospital labour bags for mums-to-be. They're distributed by caseworkers who supervise victims of domestic violence, new mums with low incomes and families living in poverty or crisis.
Toiletries for mum and or baby?
Toiletries for mum would be good.
In the past year, St Kilda Mums has helped 18,500 babies and children across Victoria. They have rehomed nearly 60,000 items of essential nursery equipment and children's clothing.
You're clearly not St Kilda Mums.
No. Today we are.
The software company the men work for encourage their employees to donate their time to charities.
It's great. Certainly not only gets us out of the office, but we're able to, give a lot back to the local community.
I had no idea of the scale of the, the problem, how much product is going out to people who need it. It is staggering.
And the mums are planning on expanding. Their aim is to reach families in country towns across the state.
It's our goal to be there for every baby that's born into poverty in Victoria, and we're well on the way to reaching that goal.
I'm forever indebted to them, and I spread the word now wherever I can. If I hear of someone that's trying to get rid of baby clothes or baby items, I'll straight away, St Kilda Mums, they can definitely use it.
Jo Hall, 9 News.